Are you sure you got everything covered? Check out what I always keep inside my dad bag. You might rethink your essentials, and I'm sure you're gonna find something that just might change the game for you. All right, so this here is my dad bag from Tactical Baby Gear. I absolutely love this bag. I gotta say, this is my number one essential, is this bag itself. I'm actually going to be doing a full review on another video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can check out everything that has to do with dad life, work life, and of course, everything in between. Without further ado, and I'm gonna make this quick and easy, I know one thing for sure. When my wife and I were doing our research, especially when we're looking at YouTube videos, two key factors that really determine if we watch the video. One, how recent was the video? We weren't super confident about getting information about products of a video that was made about 8 years ago. And the duration of how long the video was. We had so much things to prep for and to do research for. We didn't want to commit to a 20-minute video for it to be something that we actually probably didn't want. So a very important key essential that you always have to have is, of course, baby wipes. There's no debating there. That cannot be forgotten. You must have baby wipes. With this particular bag, what I love about it, the baby wipes have its own compartment. How cool is that, right? So baby wipes you must carry. In this pocket right here in the bag, it has a soft lining, so it's meant to put something like sunglasses or your cell phone, stuff like that. Of course, I would put them there, but at the moment, what I do have, plastic bags. Dirty clothes, dirty diapers. Can't find a garbage can nearby wherever you are, you don't want to litter. Always carry yourself some plastic bags inside here. What this particular pouch has right here, it's kind of similar with the plastic bags. It's called a dump pouch. So inside of it, it has its own separate washable pouch where you are supposed to put your soiled diapers or wet clothes. What I do have here is some Ziploc bags. For pretty much the same thing, having plastic bags, having some Ziploc bags are great. A plastic bag, it could leak. This is a little more leak proof. So after near 6 years and 2 kids, Ziploc bags come in handy. You're gonna want that. On this outside zipper right here, let's see what we got. Ziploc bag full of paper towels. Also comes in clutch, trust me. Boogie wipes. And yes, there is a difference between using these and regular baby wipes. Gotta have a pack of Band-Aids. Obviously, you should know what they're useful for, especially when your kid wants one or needs one. Trust me, you're gonna be happy you had those. And I usually keep a pack of disinfectant wipes here, but I literally ran out yesterday. My wife and I took the kids out to a children's museum and then their first hibachi grill. So ran out of that, but always keep inside also a pack of disinfectant wipes. And with the disinfectant wipes, you got to have either some like Purell or some disinfectant spray. This stuff smells so good. So good. All right, on to the main part of the bag. So I got a little compartment here inside this bag. So it's a little bit of a lazy way of doing it, but it's saran wrap. I just put in some hair ties. I could have found a better place for it. There it is. I just got some soap and conditioner we took from Legoland. Don't really need that there, but that's where it is. As mentioned, we just used this bag yesterday because we took the kids out. We have my daughter's snack bag. This is where we keep her juices, her snacks, her eating utensils, bibs, stuff like that. And then we had a blue Nike bag from one for my son too, but you know, as he grew up, he got more into the Pokemon, so we got one for my son as well. Got to keep the Aquaphor to change the diapers. I mean, what kind of diaper bag would you have if you didn't have to keep diapers in there, right? I don't think I got to tell you that you got to keep diapers in your diaper bag. You got this pouch here full of my daughter's clothes. It's important to keep those as well. And then we got this bag here full of my son's clothes. Oh, one of the treats fell out. This bag literally just has so many compartments. Especially as my son is growing, I don't use the bag as often as I used to. For the most part, my wife always packs up her diaper bag with all my daughter's stuff, so... But here, this used to be filled with different toys. Now we actually use a separate bag where we have tablets, those magic ink coloring books. They use the markers without any colors on them and they just appear. Or with the water brush that Melissa and Doug uses a lot. Especially if you're going out to dinner and it's hard to keep them quiet, those really help. So those used to be in here before, but they kind of evolved with 2 kids now into a different bag. One of probably the most important things that I definitely now keep in my dad bag, especially if you have kids who are getting a little bit older. Let me show you what's in here. So I'm actually gonna do a video about like top 3 things you need on a road trip. This is definitely going to make a list. This portable seat is so clutch. Don't worry, I cleaned it. I cleaned it every time after every trip, all right? Obviously, you put this on the toilet seat that's already there. It protects your kids from any kind of exposure that you don't want them to have from those dirty public stalls. And when you gotta go, you gotta go. You're not gonna tell your 4-year-old or your 5-year-old to just hold in their poop until you get home, right? And now, especially that I have a daughter, I'm sure I'm gonna be using this a lot more. And we're about to get into the potty training phase with her. So I highly recommend this one, absolutely. It's by Jewel Baby. That's pretty much it for the most part. What I have here, one other thing I recommend also having in your dad bag, something I don't have in here right now, but when I was using this pretty much every day, it was in there every day. I don't know if you heard of it, a thing called a life vac. Thankfully, so far, we have not had to use it. But with the research my wife and I did, it did seem important to have that. But this is like a suction pump where you put over their mouth, create a little suction, and you pull it back, and it's supposed to dislodge whatever they're choking on. Like I said, thankfully, my wife and I have been blessed that we have not been put into a situation yet where we had to use it. One thing I say a lot in my life when it comes to like packing my dad bag or even keeping my bar fully staffed, and like something like the life vac, I'd rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. If you've seen the movie True Romance, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so that's pretty much all the essentials that I have in my dad bag. So if you found it useful, some of the items that I have in here, share this video with a friend of yours. So in about 6 years and 2 kids, everything here is absolutely essential for you to have in your dad bag. Except this conditioner and soap from Legoland. I just haven't placed this in my bathroom yet. There have been a couple of other things that I've taken before that I haven't really needed, like certain cleaning supplies, like our mechanical nail trimmer that we use for the kids. But everything I've taken out here, I definitely do use. And I definitely even used yesterday on our day trip that we had with our kids. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering why you didn't see like a changing mat in my dad bag, which, yes, a changing mat is 100% essential. Again, like the wipes and the diapers, it is non-debatable that you need a changing mat in your dad bag. Yeah, a lot of bathrooms have like those fold down koala changing stations. Look, if you're comfortable laying your baby on top of those things without a changing mat, that's on you. I'm not judging you. My wife and I definitely weren't. So we believe that a changing mat is an absolute essential to have in your dad bag. They have the slim folding ones. Me, you didn't see one in my dad bag because for my particular dad bag by Tactical Baby Gear, the back of it opens up to its own changing station. And it's attachable here too with a zipper, so it's super helpful in that case. This way I didn't have to have the whole bag on top of the changing station. It makes it a little uncomfortable. But there you have it. I hope I was able to help you out on what you need in your dad bag. Click the subscribe button, like the video if I ended up helping you out, and then we'll talk again real soon.
Subscribe?